And okay, welcome back everyone, as this is Strange Planet Podcast. And actually, we do have quite a bit to talk about today. To start off, we'll probably be talking a bit about Trump's atrocities and what's going on with him in Iran there. Apparently, there's another deal, of course, that he's claiming is going to be made, and they have 48 hours before they get another 72 after that. So, round and round we go there. Who the hell knows what's going to come up with it, how many more terms they're going to get, what's going to happen there. It's just a clusterfuck of nonsense. It really is. But I guess pivoting really quick to another positive topic, the Knicks had made history earlier this week. And my God, I'm sure you guys have seen the game. You guys watching at home, my jaw dropped considering the first half to where it went. And my God, that was by far the most exciting basketball game I think I've seen in years. What do you guys have to say about that Knicks game?
Yeah, that was definitely a thriller. First half was awful.
Yep.
I'm sorry, but the refs
Didn't help.
either they're getting paid or they just at one point you saw like back to back obvious goaltends. Like the ball was on the way down and a Spurs player just went nope. And
Basically.
one was an offensive goaltend, so and one was a defensive goaltend, and it was back to back. And the Spurs, the Knicks lost 2 points because they missed it, and then the Spurs gained 2 points
Mm-hmm.
because they missed it. Like there was just so many examples of, and how about the two like early fouls on Karl-Anthony Towns, like taking him out the game basically, so that the Spurs could rack up the score. The Knicks overcame a lot during that game, and it showed that they are a championship team.
100%.
That just told me the fact that they were able to claw their way back, as they've done, you know, throughout the playoffs in some of the games and throughout the season, even at their lowest, they find a way to win when it matters. And, this is just their year.
It
It really
is. It
is.
really is, man. It's well said. And the history is the fact that in NBA playoffs history, that deficit of what was it, 39,
Finals
30?
history.
It was,
In,
yeah, it was
in NBA Finals history, it was a 29-point deficit.
29 it was. Yeah. 20. I was gonna
That
say
was the
29, 30.
biggest that was the biggest comeback in NBA Finals history.
That's making a statement there too, basically, too. That's what that really portrays. And tomorrow night, we all know is the game five, and you know what I mean? They're on fire, man. Like this is like we've said before too. Like in my lifetime, I've never been unfortunately able to witness this. So this is like, you know what I mean, like a new awakening right now. Mark, how you feel about the Knicks and their incredible victories here?
Well, I'm absolutely excited that they're winning. Being an old Knicks fan back in the day, I wouldn't say that I'm an overzealous fan now. I'm really just kind of a fair weather fan to all sports because I don't really have much time to watch things, and I'm actually under the I want to say delusion. What's the good word? It's kind of a what's the word? Help me out. When you think of something that's kind of ridiculous, like stepping on a crack or avoiding
Superstitious?
superstitious.
There you go.
I'm a little superstitious when it comes to sports. I find that if a team is doing well and then I get interested in the team and I watch a game, they lose. So I'm purposely not watching the games and hope they will continue to win. And so far it's worked. And so far I'm not going to watch the game. I may watch Saturday's game just because
Well,
it might be the last game.
well, listen, you
If they
can't be as
don't win Saturday and I watch it, I will not be watching Game 7. I guarantee you all that.
you can't be as bad of luck for Knicks as Trump was,
Yes,
though.
exactly. Yep.
The
I was
Knicks
just
were
gonna
on
say
a
that.
Fair.
13 game winning streak
And
until
he
Trump
fucking destroyed.
decided to come to the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you fucked up
Unlucky
the vibe.
13.
He,
Look at that too.
He
He
fucked up
entirely
the vibe.
entirely fucked up the
Uh,
vibe entirely. They shut down the
But
watch parties and all the extra bullshit that was
oh
attached.
yeah, I
Like,
mean,
it was just unnecessary for him to be there in the first place. Let's be real.
right.
You know what
Doesn't
I
he have a
mean?
war to run?
Exactly. Or,
yeah,
yeah, some
you know,
bullshit to attend to, or the white trash party in the White House lawn. Like,
well,
you know.
apparently there's going to be a SmackDown on the front lawn of the fucking White House. There's a friggin' octagon out there. There used to
Yeah.
be a nice, beautiful garden, but we're going to replace that with an octagon to see sweaty men battle each other for no good reason.
Yeah,
Uh,
I don't understand what's going on over there. It's looking like a fucking circus. I mean, I've been calling it a circus for years, but my God, now it literally looks like one.
I mean, I don't want to digress too much from the Knicks, but it's just like at this point with him, with the ballroom and the pool and the friggin' the front yard with all this garbage, it looks like how to put this, like a New York style kind of redneck front yard with like a half block engine on one side and washing machine on the other. Old kids' toys from when they were younger, but now they're grown up and have kids of their own. And it's so like sun bleached and dirty. You might as well throw it out, but they don't because the kids play with it anyway. Anyway,
I'll tell you one thing though, too, especially after watching all these games leading into where we are now. It's just so great to see New York. Like,
yeah.
I've never been prouder to be part of New York, and
Well,
this
I
is
mean,
part of the reason why I say that.
this
You know what
could
I
this
mean?
could
Like,
lead into a culmination for me. Having seen the Yankees win several World Series, having seen the Rangers win a cup, having
yep.
seen the Giants win a Super Bowl. So it's just like, all right, we didn't have all the trifecta all at once, but it'd be nice to get at least every team winning one in my lifetime. I mean, that's where I'm at.
You know?
I just want the Knicks to win. I went through the fucking Jordan era, and they got so close every goddamn time. But you know what? Even if they don't, I'm just gonna say I'm proud of the boys. They look
Oh, hell
good,
yeah. Yeah.
and yeah, man, let's win on Saturday. That's all I got to say.
Amen to that.
Yeah,
Knicks in five.
I'll never be, I never want the basketball season to end, but this year I'm looking forward to it ending on
On a good note.
tomorrow.
On a good.
It should be, it could be, and it's looking, yeah, well, this is going to be interesting. I'll tell you that. And then one other thing I noticed from the press conference that Brunson had at the end of the game, it reminded me a bit of Kobe, to be honest, because when he was asked about, like, how things are, or like what the deal is and stuff, he didn't show too much emotion. He was more like the job isn't done yet. And I respect that. No
Yeah,
point in celebrating too early. You know what I
not
mean?
over till it's
So,
over.
like, I respected that too. Like, he's like, we still got one more,
I
and
medon't
we'll celebrate then. You know what I mean?
I don't want to reopen old wounds, especially for you, G. Because there was a time when we were up 3-0,
Oh God, you're talking about 2004
Uh,
with the Yankees?
and
Oh God,
with who?
or are you talking about the Yankees with Boston?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was painful to watch, and I still can't believe that happened the way it did.
and the
Yeah,
worst part of it is whoever I was watching it with, I was in like pick your favorite family sports bar kind of place. We were watching it. We were all like on the edge of our seats. Yo, and this crew of people just walked in, like three people. One dude's like, "Yo, the Yankees are gonna lose." Yo, we booed the shit out of that motherfucker, but I felt like he
yeah.
cursed it.
Unfortunately,
I felt like he fucking cursed it
yeah.
because they
That was
lost the
the
game.
that was the craziest part about that year, man, because it looked definitive at one point, and then somehow, yeah, it just
Out of
went the other
nowhere.
way real quick. Yeah, we don't talk about that much, though. You know what I mean? I'd rather just leave that where it is.
Yeah, we'll leave that bloody sock
Yeah,
where it is and the finger roll where it was, and just kind of pack those memories away
you
when we
know,
talk
you
to our
know.
therapists.
But I guess
Yeah,
moving forward now, we wish the best for the Knicks tomorrow. Lord willing, we'll
yep,
see this NBA Finals victory here. So let's pray to God. It's looking good though. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, of course.
yeah. I mean,
You know
God
what I mean?
knows it.
But at the same time, you know what I mean? But there's no point. I mean, you could always be confident about it too. You know what I mean? And like Rook was saying earlier, this is definitely a championship team, and it's looking it's looking pretty solid right now, especially after Wednesday's game. That was absolutely unbelievable. But
Yeah, these games are so close.
oh yeah, well, the Spurs are a good team too, not for nothing. I mean,
Well, I
despite
mean, they've always been a good franchise as far as I can remember. So yeah, I
you
mean,
know,
this is going to be an interesting game, and hopefully a game and not two games, but still.
you know, and I guess moving forward,
I guess we can go back to Trump if you want.
yeah, I
Had a
guess
little fun bashing him.
moving forward to our political situation here.
Yeah,
I mean,
political.
at any more, I mean, sometimes I almost feel like when we do some of these episodes, I always feel like I should almost like say the date because the insanities are just so much and it's just so much to keep a hold of. And you know what I mean? Like, and then the crazy part is it goes into next week. So sometimes it might even feel like we're reiterating last week, but it's still that's affecting this week now. You know what I mean? So it's just like a clusterfuck of chaos. And like most of these Republicans, where it stands now, are pretty sure they're doomed come November for the midterms. And I'm praying to God they're right because we need a political shift in this country where, you know, I mean, the people start seeing stuff instead of the billionaire class, because that's basically what's been happening. We've been hit with tariffs. We've been getting our institutions destroyed. His name's going up on things that doesn't belong. You know what I mean? Like we were just saying even earlier, the freaking White House looks like an amusement park. Like it's just like it doesn't even seem real right now. Like this seems like a
Yeah,
some kind of parallel universe that I don't want to be a part of. I mean, you know, despite everything we said earlier, that I do, but politically, no. Yeah, you know what I mean?
yeah.
So, what do you
It's
guys think
definitely.
about the chaos that's been going on here?
I mean, I can definitely attribute this to being on a runaway train with no guardrails. It definitely feels like we are flying with no seatbelts on,
All
just
right.
hands in the air, just kind of like wherever it fucking takes us, it does. Because honestly, while voting is our only defense against this nonsense, I don't know how good it is going to do. It's just, I feel like we vote the right people in, but they either get fired because somebody can apparently do that. I mean, what is going on in this country? We have we have entire entities of things that should not be mixing together, and nobody's talking about it. You should
Uh,
not have the DOJ in your back pocket when you're the president and you're a criminal. That
yeah.
doesn't seem to work, but it's working. So this is a flaw that I'm seeing in our system that we need to plug in if we ever get the chance to do so. And maybe we should make a little more definitive that if you start a riot in the name of you being president longer than you should be, then you shouldn't be considered for president again from that point on. And you know what? Let's add a caveat to include your entire family in that too, since people want to include families into stuff.
And to add more fuel to that fire, I guess you could say the Epstein files still aren't going anywhere either.
I'm good.
So
I'm
that,
glad
yeah,
they need to be more forefront because he
yeah,
keeps
you know what I
doing
mean?
shit to put it in the background.
That's what a lot of this chaos is, though. It's all
Yeah,
distractions, the bullshit at the
it's
White
like,
House now,
oh,
and
the
it's all
Epstein files.
distractions from the Epstein
Oh,
files.
oh, look, aliens. Yeah, no aliens. Okay. Oh,
Yeah,
look,
what's
this.
next?
This
It's
no.
like when we pull something new out of the hat, you know?
Yeah. What's new and
Oh,
shiny at
Iran
this point?
war. Like what a war
Yeah.
with Iran?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, like it's so stupid. You know what I mean? But then again, we have such a dumbass running the show. We should have expected this. I mean, we kind of did expect it, but maybe not to this degree. You know
Yeah,
what I
no,
mean?
I
But
didn't think it
yeah,
was going to get this bad. I thought
yeah,
some adult would be in the room to at least take the reins from him, but no, it's
yeah,
gone way beyond what I thought was going to happen.
yeah.
I
Like
still think he's going to try to run for president for a third or fourth term and fifth, and be king of America, and then try to pass it to his kids. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it.
not to mention, I mean, he's half asleep most of the time too. So like even like you know
Yeah,
what I mean?
he was asleep during the Knicks game.
Exactly. You know what I mean? So what the fuck was he even doing there? Like you know
Well, we were
what I
apparently he had a
mean?
bet that they would lose, and he won that bet.
Yeah, like it's just I just don't even know how to what to say about some of this shit anymore because like it doesn't seem like it's getting any better at all. Tariffs are still in effect. This bullshit war with Iran, you know what I mean? Like and we're supposed to just pretend it's all normal and okay? Because I'm not going to do that. Yeah, nah, because this is like
I mean, what can we do? I mean, you, me, every regular person.
the
There's nothing we can do
midterms.
about it now, but there's nothing we
You're
can do
right.
about it
Technically, now
now.
there's nothing you can do. What should have been done was about 2.5 years ago, but fortunately, yeah,
Somebody was dragging their feet, unfortunately, and for the benefit of Trump and his goons.
yeah. This is
Apparently, somebody got paid. Well, actually, if you think about it, a lot of people got paid.
probably a
And
lot of
guess
people
what,
got paid.
America?
Yeah.
It was with your fucking money,
Yep. That's another
my
thing
money.
too.
Yeah,
Yep.
your money too.
And it's at the point where like trust has been long going out the window with this
Oh, yeah,
administration. But like even though they said that that slush fund or whatever was apparently terminated or whatnot,
yeah,
it
no,
wouldn't
probably
surprise
not.
me if under the table it's probably still happening because this is such a like very obvious in front view of corruption. I've never seen it so like obvious before. Normally this stuff they try to hide these things and then they get dug up later.
You know,
He just does it straight out in front of you and just doesn't give a fuck, and no one seems to do anything. And we're
it's
supposed to be
funny.
told it's okay.
You hear words like bold and you know, out there and just flagrant. I think with this whole out in the open corruption that Trump's running, it's more flamboyant than anything else. It's to the point where he's like fucking parading it. It's uh, how
Yeah.
how in this country is this possible?
Well, I can tell you this: there is small little victories. And when I say small, they're small,
Uh,
but there is small. Like remember when the dumbass put his name up on like the Kennedy Senator and shit? That's got knocked down. You know what I mean? So like at least the judges are at least kind of in the right ballpark with
some
some
are.
things. Yeah,
Then you got
some right.
then you
Some.
have numbnuts like Eileen Cannon who fucking bend over backwards for him, doing anything he wants.
See, the problem is though with the whole thing is the fact that he does all these things with no repercussions. So that
Yeah,
enables him to continue.
yeah,
So that's kind of I feel like why this is happening at such a habitual basis.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
You see the problem. It's like the problem when you're trying to get a car growing up. It's like you need a job to get the car, but you need a car to get the job. So that cycle just kind of works itself out until you eventually get one or the other. But with
Right.
Trump, it feels like it should work to where like he does a bad thing, he gets punished. But that cycle's not happening either. So I mean,
And I've never seen anything like this in like politics in America like ever until now. Because imagine if like Clinton
Well,
or like
hold on.
go ahead.
Imagine if your president said something like this about inflation. Okay.
I
oh
think I know what
boy,
you're gonna say. Go ahead.
oh boy,
No, I love it. The numbers are great. You want to know what I really love? I love the inflation. You know why? Because as soon as this war is over, I can say it now, something you didn't know. Like,
Okay.
like,
all right,
Are
Mr.
you
Trump,
fucking
that
shitting
was a
me?
nice essay. Let's grade that real
what?
quick. You got off topic. You said things that weren't true, and then you ended it with a sentence that had nothing to do with your overall preface. F minus. You failed.
Yeah. I mean,
What the hell kind of nonsense babble was that?
yep, he's promoting inflation in that
No,
sentence.
it's not even it's not even that part about it. It's the very last sentence. What was the very last part of that sentence?
Uh, it was because as soon as this war is over, I can say it now, something you didn't know. And then, you know, the president's been taking out millions of barrels of oil through the Strait of Hormuz and Hormuz, and he's saying that those efforts have like kind of prevented oil prices from skyrocketing. What
He is,
have you purchased gas recently?
No.
of
Uh,
course not. Not him.
Oh my god.
that shit is well over $5 now.
Yeah.
Well over $5.
Okay. Well, I mean, we need to seriously have a conversation if and when we get past this whole situation as a country, as a society, that people who are this corrupt, I think that those who are pursuing them should kind of be able to break the law a little bit because when you're dealing with a monster, sometimes you got to become a monster. And this fucking
Uh,
idiot is a fucking monster, and not even in a good way. It's wow.
If that doesn't say enough right there, like I don't know what will too. You know what I mean? Like,
well, I mean, if we
If
if we break the
only I
law,
had money and free time.
if we break the law, then you can say we're no better than them, but that's not true. We still are.
right.
However, it just degrades the standard over time. Like our country still loses. So I get the temptation, but um, that doesn't mean you don't, be aggressive with the
Mm,
law. That doesn't mean you don't doggedly pursue justice. But as far as breaking the law, I wouldn't go that far because, at the end of the day, this still has to be a country that functions and, it's tempting, but
I get it.
especially when people are getting away with things, for so long.
right. Right.
I think that you have to do things the right way to preserve, the good things about this country that, you know, are have been eroded. Can't destroy that you can't destroy the country in order to save it.
Right. Right.
I understand that,
And like
but
even
you have
the
to admit, doing it the right way is awful slow,
It can be.
awful
It
slow,
can be.
and it's
yep.
gotten to the point where he's faster than it, and it needs to catch up to him. And if we can't do it the right way, it doesn't leave us much of an option.
I mean, I could see in a sense why you're saying that too, because it's also anger driven, which is,
Well,
I
yeah,
mean,
I mean,
also part of.
at
I
this point,
understand that as well.
he's spending my money as a taxpayer on bullshit for himself
Yeah,
and to
basically.
enrich himself. He's squandered money from those around. He's looking to squander more. He's ruined the education system. He's ruined the
Healthcare.
transportation system. He's ruined healthcare, which was already in a fucking shit toilet as it was. And here he comes for retirement money.
Yeah.
It's getting to the point where those who have the ability may say, you know what, there's not much left to live for. I mean, gas prices are high. People can barely make ends meet with two jobs.
Yeah,
Ooh,
that's fucking bananas. You're not kidding too. And the funny thing is like everything he was, all of his campaign promises obviously did not happen, but it's
obviously, it's
actually,
all lies to
yeah.
make the people that believe what he wants and vote for him.
But if
And
you
I can't
actually,
believe he swindled all those people. That should be in the Guinness
yeah,
Book of World Records of like swindling because that
swindling,
was
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
magical.
that's actually big facts there in a sense. It really kind of is because like he ran saying he was going to cut electricity costs by like 50%. It's up 13 to 15%.
Oh, and I'm gonna
Like,
cut groceries. Groceries.
yeah,
Oh,
and then
great.
like that
Yeah, I
didn't
love
happen
the white
either.
groceries. They're so
He's
good.
remember he said he
Making
was the
people believe I'm gonna do stuff for you.
you remember he said he was the peace president. He wouldn't start a war. Look what's
Yeah,
happening with
yeah.
Iran. Every single thing he's ever said during his campaigns and everything is
Lie.
bullshit. Yeah, it was a lie. And that's the thing. And the problem now is you have his party, the Republicans, some of which, not many,
I,
but some of which aren't down with it and are speaking out on it. But the others are actually kind of trying to justify it. And then
well,
that's where the real
they're probably
corruption
so far
lies.
in the so deep in the cesspool themselves that if Trump goes down, they're going down with him.
Yeah, I mean, that's
So
rightfully so.
that's
Rightfully
the kind
so.
of situation we're in, where
Yeah.
like half the Republican Party is going to sink or swim with Trump because they've already put all their baskets in his, and they're screwed that way. Then you have the regular Republicans who are just like, we shouldn't have backed this guy, and now here we are with this crazy, idiot as our freaking president, and he's driving everybody insane. Now, be it past me to be a little bit spiteful and tell the Republicans, you did this to yourself. You
Pretty
should
much.
suffer. But you know what? Them suffering is pretty much all of America suffering. And I really don't want to do that. So we at least need to get them on the thing. And here's the funny thing about it. Um, Trump doesn't even care about them.
No, of course not. He only cares about
He,
himself.
he said in an interview long before he was going to become president that if he were to run for president, he'd run as a Republican. And they asked him,
Nope, that's a fake quote.
Yeah, believe it or not,
"That's a fake clip?
I think that is a fake quote. Yeah, I think it was.
There's a video with it."
There was a video? Because I
Nah,
don't know if I ever saw a video, but I
Yeah,
did
no, I
see the
saw a
quote.
video where he said it.
nah.
Could have been AI with the way shit is now.
I
But
mean, I saw this video when
oh, you mean
uh,
like
the
back?
first Trump president,
Huh,
back in 2000, whatever it was. I can't remember.
like the early two
I
thousands or
try
something?
to forget those days.
No kidding. Yeah.
Well,
No
it was
kidding
what,
though.
8 to 12 he was president, right? Or was it
Oh,
12 to 16?
oh,
Oh, Trump.
no, he was 16 to 20.
Yeah, and then unfortunately now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 16
Well,
to
it was in
20.
the 16 to 20 that I saw this video where he said, allegedly, since apparently this is not a real video or not, he said, they asked him, "Oh, where would you run?" He said, "If I ever were to run, I'd run as a Republican." "But why would you run as a Republican?" He says, "Because they're stupid."
Well, he was like, it's a group of like morons or something. They'll
Yeah,
believe
I
Yeah,
mean,
anything.
no.
kind of
I
what he,
mean, while the substance might be true, he didn't actually say that.
Yeah, I think that's the best way to word it. The fact that it's probably not a true quote, but technically, had he had
all right.
said it, it is true.
I mean, if you look at the way he treats them now, yeah, it's definitely true. But at the same time, it's just like I had a feeling that this may be derived from something that was true, and maybe someone had to cobble it together to make it look even better. I remember seeing it.
Yeah, that's the
Then
other
again,
problem.
I'm thinking it's the Berenstein Bears. Apparently, it's the Berenstein Bears. Anyone who's in the other dimension with me, help! I need to get out of this one.
And okay, everyone, that's all we got for this week on Strange Planet Podcast. New episodes are on Friday on YouTube. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and we will see you next week. Peace.